Subscribe our channel. Stay till the end of the stories for more twist and turn. Comment us about what kind of stories you like to hear.
Are you enjoying these stories on Reddit, girls? Please show your support by taking me on a coffee date virtually and buying me a cup of coffee or 3. Link in the description below.
25 female. I told my dad, my mum might be cheating on him. Younger sisters, 20 female plus 13 female, seen inappropriate pics. My mum has been cheating on my dad for unknown amount of time. My 2 younger sisters know plus have seen texts and pics. The bloke my mum is cheating with works with her, lives in our suburb, and his daughter, 23, is friends with my mum and visiting tomorrow. As if that's not enough drama, I was building up the courage to confront my mum in person tomorrow, but decided to do the more responsible and grown thing. And told my dad everything. I may have broken my family and I'm not sure what to do now. This might get confusing, so. Me, 25 female. Sister, 20 female. Other sister, 13 female. Dad. Mum. Bloke, man my mum may be seen, diffs messaging. Bloke wife. Bloke daughter, 23, but I won't add another / female. Jan, 2019. Mum's stepdad dies and she needs to go back to her home country to comfort her mum, our nan. During this time, dad finds flirty messages mum has been sending to bloke. They're both teachers at the same school, I know, cliché. However, cannot find anything he deems incriminating. I believe he means she has been flirting, but they haven't done anything physical. Dad confronts mum about this and also looks up where bloke lives. Turns out he not only teaches at the same school as mum, but he also lives in the same suburb as a family, everyone excluding me. I live 1 hour away. Dad makes mum swear on younger sister, 13/female, life that she is not physically cheating. She swears she is not, and that's supposedly the end of the issue. Or as far as it's addressed. September, 2019. 20/female, calls me whilst I'm at work. She's crying and telling me that her aunt, 13/female, had been kicked and locked out of the house and had nowhere to stay. I ask how this happened and she tells me, 13/female, saw inappropriate text messages from bloke on mum's phone. Now, this part I don't know how much is true. At least, I hope it's not true and want to believe my youngest sisters I deceived her. But apparently, 13/female, told 20/female, that she saw a dick pic on mum's phone. I understand the immense amount of damage here and am absolutely furious at my mum, but 20/female, begs me not to do or say anything. I agree. July, 2020. 20/female, attends an event with me and pulls me to the side to show me a photo of mum's phone screen, taken with another phone, so not screenshot. This photo shows mum messaging bloke again, except he has a fake FB name. The message has clearly been tampered with, messages have been deleted so you don't get the full context, but it's clear to me it was sexual. This should all be enough. But, 20/female, proceeds to tell me more information about bloke. And I am left with this extremely fucked up information. Mum and bloke work at the same school. Bloke lives in our suburb. Mum and bloke's daughter go to the same gym. Mum and bloke's daughter are best mates, follow each other on Insta. Mum even follows this girl's private Insta, has been talking about this girl to my face for ages without me knowing all of this, referring to this girl as her other daughter. It's a funny story, paid for shit for this girl. Mum and bloke's wife actually know each other and hate each other. My mum has bitched to me about this woman before, without me knowing any of the relations. Said the woman hates her because she dresses too young. Pretty sure I know the real reason she hates you, you being a hoe. I have a tattoo appointment tomorrow with mum, 20/female, and bloke's daughter. This was scheduled before I knew any of this. Are you keeping up? Because I'm fucking not. After hearing that this girl my mum she has been talking about for weeks and referring to as her other daughter is bloke's daughter has me absolutely livid. To cheat is one thing, but to blatantly rub it in the entire family's face like that, even tease. It's a funny story, I'm sorry, but WTF? I should have come and asked for advice before taking the course of action I did. However, I do believe it was the best course of action. My line of thinking went, 1. Confront mom, 2. Confront bloke. 3. Do the most grown-up and respectful thing and come to dad with everything I know. So I messaged dad, first asking if he knew how 20/female, plus 13/female, had been kicked out the house last year. He said no, he did not know about that. I mentioned, 13/female, may have seen dick pics and 20/female, took a photo of text between mom plus bloke and sent him the same picture. He said he can't see anything wrong with the photo. I explained to him messages have 100% been deleted, look at the timestamp. Send a response to missing message, is the response you give when someone says something sexual. Oh God. Really? Blushing face plus heart. Have to explain to my dad they were sexting. Dad breaks down and tells me he's been taking antidepressants since mom went to home country and the first messages were found on her laptop. Tells me she's cheated on him twice before and confronted her both times. This is a complete shock to me. My parents got divorced and remarried once before. I was a bridesmaid at my parents' second wedding, but I truly did not think mom was to blame. Long story short, dad tells me he has never cheated on mom, despite a massive argument they once had which I had to witness. I'm taking this with a tablespoon of salt though. Dad proceeds to say he feels like he's done everything he can to make mom happy and at this point he doesn't know what else he can do. He said he's going to talk to her about it but says they might end up getting a divorce. Conclusion. I may have gotten sidetracked with some stuff and not wrapped some stuff up. Obviously this is too much drama to cover. I mean FFS, supposed to be getting a tattoo tomorrow and bloke's daughter is going to be there? I suppose any advice would be appreciated. Not even sure where to start. At least help me get my thoughts on track so I can do the right thing here and help my family out as best I can. I've already told my dad to consider marriage therapy and even family therapy because my 2 younger sisters have been greatly impacted by all of this. Thank you. My family had a similar situation a few years back. We found out my dad had been cheating on my mom for 10+ years with one woman. It was a shit show. Mom decided to stay with my dad. I'm not sure about my other siblings but I, 24/female, resent both mom and dad for putting our family through hell. I hate my dad for lying and betraying our family for years and I hate my mom for being so worthless and staying with a man that cheated/cheats on her. I wish my parents would have separated. I find myself trying to look at who dad is texting, calling. My piece of advice to you would be not to fight it. If your dad wants a divorce he should get one, your mom has done this before. Trust is lost and unfortunately, it's almost impossible to get it back. Sucks. Especially when I witnessed them go through similar shit and overcome that. Well, I thought they overcame it but I guess not. Plus I was always under the impression my dad cheated but apparently he never has. Almost wish he had so they're at least on an even playing field. I know that's not healthy but at least my mom wouldn't just be 100% the bad guy. Thanks for listening so far. If story have update we will post here. Like, and subscribe to our channel for upcoming stories.